Hi everyone, welcome to Dr. G's Dandelion Monologues. The reflection I'd like to have with you today is about wealth. What is considered real wealth? Do I mean something like this? This is actually what triggered my reflection. I received that in the mail, believe it or not. It was sent by a research company who basically offer these $2 bills, so probably fresh from the printer, right? And asked me to participate in a survey and therefore offering me an extra $5 if I were to do so. And it was a little bit puzzling. I've never received cash like that, especially in an envelope, especially from a company or someone I don't know. And I wondered about another experiment, like how many people would actually do the survey for an extra $5 or just go about their day. And I see that as potentially a bait or a hook. I think these companies know what they're doing, and they know that people will probably respond to this. That will get their attention, right? So this piece of paper here has a certain value, but not only monetary value, but also symbolic, right? What does that mean to you? What is your relationship with money? When we talk about mindfulness, our relationship with money matters, right? Do we do mindful spending? Or are we so caught up with unattainable goals that we never have enough? We want more? Yes, money is important. We live in a tangible world and we need some to survive, to have basic goods and services, right? But it's not all the answer. What becomes a problem if we're overly focused on that and it becomes the only currency that defines our wealth. So when I talked about wealth at the beginning of this episode, what I meant really was the wealth that cannot be lost, the wealth that can actually multiply as it's shared with others. It's the wealth that has nothing to do with a scarcity mindset. Because the scarcity mindset can lead to a tangible wealth if people try to overcompensate from that. But the problem is that the scarcity mindset is still there, and the money is never enough. It becomes a black hole, and there's never going to be enough to fill that black hole. So the true wealth for me is gratitude, peace, joy. These are the things that are shareable and unlimited. Compassion is one of those too, right? So you can have someone who's super rich, meaning according to their bank account, right? But they can be spiritually poor. So it's all a balance, right? And it's important to be mindful about our relationship with concepts, symbols, structures, and how does that define us? And what does it mean to us? And how attached or detached are we from those? So thank you for joining me today in my reflection, and may you find your wealth in you and share with others. Be well. Take care. Bye-bye.